The other thing that I said yesterday was that the usual formulation that you're used to is T Da Shui Na. Kick, strike, joint lock, and throw. And I said that that's very attractive now because when people think in MMA terms, they think about striking, standing up, and the wrestling, take it to the ground, and then finish with a submission on the ground. But I said Shuai Jiao in China, traditional Shuai Jiao, thought of it as T Da Na Shui. Kicking, striking, joint locking, and throwing. There was no perception of being on the ground and finishing the joint lock. And standing joint locks do not finish fights. They just do not. So the perception was that the standing joint locks or the Qin Na, because Qin Na is more than just joint locks, it's a lot more than just joint locks, is either to prevent you from controlling me and or to give me opportunities to control you, to then set up the throws, where the throws were conceived as the finisher. So, when I grab, we have this concept called the mirror hand. I look at the mirror and I show the. So in other words, I don't want to just try to grab. It's very hard. If he reaches, I can look at the mirror and show the mirror, and that's how I grab. Right? If he just reaches for me and I try to do that, I will miss him most of the time. But if I do this, most of the time I will get him, because what I'm doing is I'm creating more surface area, which gives me more time to grab. So if he reaches for me, I look at the mirror and show the mirror. So I'm going to do Suǒ Zhǒu, meaning locking the elbow. As I've mentioned several times already, I don't lock the actual elbow, I don't lock in front of the elbow, I lock right behind the elbow, here. Okay? Most commonly you see it this way. Remember we talked about the blades of the arm? There's a blade on the top. So another variation of this is to put the blade in. He's going to tell you it probably hurts more, right?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
All right? So you have this and you have this. You will also see a thing called arm framing, or up in the underarm, on the armpit, right? And that's because if we're actually wrestling, like free wrestling for practice, I'm not going to want to do the, because I'm going to break the arm. So we can do throws and stuff with the arm frame. But right now we're actually talking about the lock. So if he reaches with this hand, again, I look at the mirror, show the mirror, and I'm going to come here, and I can do it either with the blade or with just right above the elbow. Right, so he comes right above the elbow, comes the other hand. Right. I'm going to break your arm. So let's just, this is elbow locking, right? And the solo form of this, remember I said everything has a solo form? No, some of them are static and some of them are moving. Moving is this. Right, and so this looks like an uppercut, because also it can be an uppercut also. And that's what you learn also with Shuai Jiao, is that any of the solo forms, you did this yesterday, is it a strike or is it a throw? Yes. Let's say I do this one. And I'm going to lock this way. So this is my right arm. So my left leg is going to go so that I'm not completely behind him. If I do this, see how he's behind, behind me. So I don't want to, this one comes, right, and I'm coming with my left. My right is going to step out. I don't want to do this because I'm going to give up my back, right? And somebody was asking me earlier about this, so. You don't have to change your feet. You want to see the V? But I'm not, because I'm stepping opposite. In other words, if I'm going with my left hand, I'm stepping with my right foot. If I'm going with my right hand, I'm stepping with my left foot. I'm not giving up my back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Don't give up your back. So first, look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. No footwork, no nothing. Just you're really vain and you have a little mirror in your pocket. You're going, look how good I look. Look how good. So So that then, remember, somebody is reaching to get your collar. Oh, just stop it. Oh, just stop it. Oh, just stop it. Oh, just stop it. Looking at the mirror is just stopping, right? Now, I look, and then I go, oh, I stopped it. I want to get it away from me. So I push it away. So if I block with my left, I push with my left foot. If I block, I push. Oh, go away. Oh, go away. So then, oh, go away. You'll notice that when I do this, though, I also make sure that the arm goes straight. I'm sorry, other side, just like that. I keep going this side. True. And no one will on this side. Oh, stop it. Extend it. Stop it. Extend it. If I block with my right, I step with my right. If I block with my left, I step with my left. So now, so far so good? Yes. I should have a straight arm standing in front of me, right? Maybe you don't see it because it's imaginary right now. I come underneath it. So I stop it, I push it away, and then I come underneath. I stop it, I push it away, and I come underneath. I stop it, I push it away, and I come underneath. So now, stop it, push it away, come underneath. Stop it, push it away. So this is what we should have been doing so far. Now, the V thing, right? So, this foot is back, right? So now, see the straight line, the north-south line? Block it with your foot. So, if I block with my right, step with my right, block, my rear foot, the one I didn't step with, walks. Inside edge of my foot. Block, extend, reach, block that north-south line. See the north-south line?
Mm-hmm.
With my foot. Without hands, step, block. Step, block. Step, block. Step, block. So what happens there is, as I said, over here. There we go, perfect here. So it comes with that side, right? If I do this, it's painful. So you want to come forward, right? Exactly. Because you want me to break your arm, right? Especially if I went, which I'm not going to do. I'm fiercely so someone usually without. So as he comes forward, lock the elbow.